You're trying to improve your life, like we all do in the main ways, money, health, and relationships, and you're hitting walls. It's most likely got nothing to do with whether you're doing it right or correctly or whether you're doing enough. You probably are. My name's Steve Hopson. I'm in my 70th year. I spent decades of my life trying to improve my life in those areas. And things didn't work for me as well as I wanted them to. It wasn't until I got involved in subconscious programming, which a few years ago now, I got obsessed. I looked and, oh my God, this is it. Until I realized that that's how we function. Subconscious programs, your beliefs at a subconscious level, dictate really what happens in your life, the way your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Without getting too deep into the science in this short video. With respect to alcohol, to give you a glimpse of what this is about, with respect to alcohol, we all start drinking at different ages. But we all start drinking for our own reasons. Essentially, they're to make us feel better at a particular level. Whether that's to be like your mates or to be more popular, you might be shy, you might be the life of the party when you have a few drinks, or you might be depressed or in some way, and it makes you feel better, which it does for a short period of time. Doesn't it? And what happens then, we go back for more and we go back for more. And we don't worry about the fallout. Things can happen, not too good, but we go back for more. What happens then, literally, by repetition, you're forming and installing a subconscious program in a relationship to alcohol. Now, once subconscious programs are formed and installed, they're hardwired. They're there for life, which is a good thing. And for some programs, of course, you learn how to walk. That's a program. So you're using the same program at 2 as you do at 102. Some programs, it's not so good, because if you're trying to go north in life in one way, shape, in one direction, in whatever, for money, health, relationships, or giving up alcohol, and you've got a subconscious program that's going south, no chance. You're dealing with a seriously powerful processor, a million times more powerful than your conscious mind. So if it's going that way, you end up going that way eventually. That's why we can't stop drinking alcohol consciously, really. I know there's some great people out there doing it consciously. They're on Instagram with signs up saying sober for 3 years and 5 months and 3 days and 5 seconds, sweat's pouring off their brow. It's exhausting because you're fighting against yourself. You're fighting against your subconscious program, and you ain't going to win that fight. I have studied under some great minds in the world and learned and practiced now for some years the art of subconscious programming. What I recognized clearly is that we have to firstly identify what the program is that we don't want, whether it's in relation to alcohol or anything else, but alcohol. And we have to literally then uninstall it. We have to release it, much like you would on your computer. The subconscious is the hard drive. Your beliefs are your Windows, your programs. If you've got a program on your computer that's not giving you what you want, what do? You've got a program on your computer that's got a virus, what do? You've got to get rid of it. So, same with us. So if you've got it running a program going that way and you don't want to go that way, you've got to uninstall it. So I've developed a 3-step process for doing this, and I'm sharing it because it's profound. It works. As I said, I'm in my 70th year. I'm not in for fluff and bubble. I'm only interested in what works. This works 100%. Now, when I developed it, my first customer was me. I was a perfect template. I've been drinking all my life. And as the stress got higher, my drinking got more. Every night I'd have a bottle of wine over dinner, or maybe more, and like most of the world, the weekends more. But really, waking up at 50% wasn't doing me any good at all. And you throw the bottles away, but that night you have the wine again, or you look at your watch and go, oh, had a hard day. Let's have a drink. And when I really got into subconscious program, it wasn't really to get rid myself of alcohol. It was to improve my life in other ways. But when I realized then, like I'm perhaps talking to you that you may do now, is that alcohol really was my longest shadow, right? And it was holding, it was the hook, the claw. So I ran this program for myself some time ago now. One night, that's it, one night. I create the program on an audio file. You strap in, go to sleep, headband on, press play. First couple of days, I thought, I'm wishful thinking. Do I really want this so much? But I wasn't. I have not had a drink at all since then. Here's the thing, and this is why I'm talking to you. There's no willpower involved. There's no forced willpower at all. There's no counting the days. There's no this, that. It's gone. What happens is the program, the relationship's gone completely. The only way I can explain this to you in a way, and it might not make sense now, but it will. You feel as though you've never been a drinker at all. Now, the same things happen for everyone that's run the program so far. exactly the same. And there's been some heavy drinkers in it. One chap's a Queensland builder, early 50s. He got up to 4 bottles of rum a week. That's a lot. We ran the program. First night, bang. No, and the same reaction. No willpower, no thinking about it. No, it's automatic because the program's gone and then it's a new program installed for what you do want. So all I can say is this is it. This is part of the program. If you want to stop drinking, if you seriously want to stop drinking, and you want to, and you recognize that, and you've had difficulty, which I know you have had consciously, then you might like to have a chat with me. I'm offering complimentary 30-minute calls, one-on-one. We can get to know each other, find out a little bit more about the science, so you'll see why and exactly what. And during that 30 minutes, we'll work out exactly, we'll find the program that you are running in relationship to alcohol that needs to be uninstalled, and we can do exactly that. So by all means, book a call. We'll have a chat and we'll go from there. Nice to talk to you. Take care.